Forgive too fast, I fall too deep. I keep the promises I can't keep, and every time I try to leave, I end up on my knees. You took my love, I let you stay. Even when you drifted away, I saw the signs, I closed my eyes and loved you anyway. They say I should've known better, but I just couldn't see that some hearts don't protect themselves from what they believe. I've got a heart too soft to heal. It breaks but still learns how to feel. Even when it hurts too much, it never stops believing love. And I keep falling every time into the same goodbye, 'cause I've got a heart too soft to heal, and it still tries. I carry people like they're home, even when I end up alone. And every scar they leave behind becomes a part of mine. I wish I could be colder, I wish I could let go, but my heart keeps saying stay, even when it knows. And I don't know how to harden what was born to care, so I keep rebuilding pieces that were never there. I've got a heart too soft to heal. It breaks but still learns how to feel. Even when it hurts too much, it never stops believing love. And I keep falling every time into the same goodbye, 'cause I've got a heart too soft to heal, and it still tries. Maybe softness isn't weakness, maybe it's just pain that keeps loving through the damage again and again. I've got a heart too soft to heal, but it's the only thing that's real. Even when the world lets go, it still holds on for hope. And if it breaks 1,000 times, it will still survive, 'cause I've got a heart too soft to heal, but it's alive. So still feeling, still breaking, still believing. We sat there in the fading light, two hearts too tired to fight, but nothing came out of my mouth when you needed me the most somehow. Your eyes were asking questions I never had the strength to face, and every breath between us just deepened the empty space. I should've said I'm sorry, I should've said I care, but silence built a wall between us that we both couldn't repair. 1,000 unsaid words still echo in my mind. Every I love you I held back, now lost in time. And now you're gone forever, and I finally understand. We didn't fall apart from love, we fell from what we never said. quietly, like you already knew that I was too afraid to say the things I felt for you. I replay every moment, wishing I was brave enough to turn those quiet seconds into something strong enough. But pride was louder than my heart, and fear kept me still. And now I live inside the cost of what I couldn't feel. A thousand unsaid words still echo in my mind. Every I love you I held back, now lost in time. And now you're gone forever, and I finally understand. We didn't fall apart from love, we fell from what we never said. A thousand unsaid words still breaking me inside. If I could go back to that night, I'd say it all out loud. Even if it changed everything, I'd say it somehow. A thousand unsaid words I'll carry till I'm gone. The love I never spoke in time is where I still belong. And even if you never hear it, I hope somehow you know those thousand unsaid words were never meant to let you go. Unsaid, forever said too late. And now it's just the sound of what we couldn't make. City lights are glowing blue tonight, like they know I'm not alright. Every street feels unfamiliar since you vanished from my life. I walk alone through crowded echoes where your laughter used to stay. But every face I pass reminds me of how you slipped away. The world keeps spinning faster while I'm stuck inside the past, trying to hold on to something that was never meant to last. It's blue lights and heartbreak, neon tears I can't erase. Every glow becomes a memory of your fading face. I'm lost inside the after of a love that turned to pain under blue lights and heartbreak. I still call your name. The music from the distance sounds like something we once knew, but every beat just breaks me, 'cause it's missing me and you. I see you in reflections in every window that I pass, but when I reach out to hold you, it disappears so fast. And I don't know how to heal this when the night keeps bringing you in every flashing color, in every shade of blue. It's blue lights and heartbreak, neon tears I can't erase. Every glow becomes a memory of your fading face. I'm lost inside the after disappears into the night. Blue lights and heartbreak still dancing in my mind. Every step I take without you leaves your shadow behind. And even if the world moves on, I'm still standing in the rain under blue lights and heartbreak, holding on to pain. Blue lights, heartbreak, and I'm still lost in what we couldn't say. The radio still plays our song, but every note feels out of place, like something beautiful is gone and time can't replace. I'm the parts you used to love, but they don't sound the same, 'cause every lyric now belongs to a fading name. I try to sing through the pain, but my voice keeps falling apart, 'cause music knows the truth of a broken heart. Broken melodies tonight, falling like shattered light. Every chord reminds me of how we said goodbye. The rhythm feels so empty, like it's missing your embrace. Now I'm lost inside the echoes of a love I can't replace. Broken melodies tonight are all I have left of you. I hear you laugh between the notes, like a ghost inside the sound. And every verse I try to write just brings your memory down. The harmony we built together is silence in disguise, and every beat of this old song still sees through my lies. I keep playing it again, hoping it will heal, but music can't erase what I still feel. Broken melodies tonight, falling like shattered light. Every chord reminds me still listening to what used to be. We said forever in the dark, where everything felt true. But morning came too softly and took the light from you. You didn't even look at me when you let it slip away. Just empty words still hanging where your honesty should stay. And I thought we were stronger than the night we fell apart. But dawn revealed the truth that was hiding in your heart. Broken promises at dawn, still floating in the air, like the sun just rose too early to find that you're not there. You swore you'd never leave me, but you left without a sound. Now I'm standing in the morning with broken promises around. The sky looks so forgiving, like it doesn't know our pain. But I feel every second of what we can't reclaim. Your goodbye was so gentle, it didn't even bleed, but it cut me just the same way as everything I need. And I replay every moment like a film I can't escape, trying to find the turning point where love began to break. Broken promises at dawn, still floating in the air, like the sun just rose too early to find that you're not there. You swore you would never leave me, but you left without a sound. Now I'm standing in the morning with broken promises around. Maybe words were never solid, maybe we believed too fast, 'cause forever doesn't always mean it's meant to last. Broken promises at dawn, still burning in my mind. A love that looked eternal, but was already blind. And even as the daylight grows, I still don't understand how you turned forever into broken plans. Dawn so cold, and all your promises let go. Burned by your love, you held me like I mattered, like I was safe inside your flame. But every kiss you gave me was slowly spelling out my name. I didn't see the danger hidden softly in your eyes, till love became a wildfire disguised as paradise. I should've known from the beginning that fire never stays. every word you whispered was another bridge you broke. I tried to hold on tighter, but you slipped right through my hands and left me in the embers of the love we couldn't stand. Now every memory still stings like a fire I can't escape, and every piece of you I keep just adds to the pain you made. I got burned by your love, left in ashes of your touch. I gave you everything I had, it was never enough. Now I'm standing in the ruins of what we used to be. I got burned by your love, and it's still burning me. Maybe I should've walked away before I felt the heat, but I was lost inside your arms, believing you were peace. I got burned by your love, and I still feel the scars. Every night I'm haunted by who we really are. Now I'm learning how to heal from the fire you became, but I'll always carry pieces of your burning name. Burned by your love, and I'm still healing from what you did to us. I keep running through the memories like they're still alive somehow, but every step I take toward you just brings me deeper down. Your voice is just an echo in a room that lost its light, and I'm chasing something hollow every single night. I pretend there's still a reason to hold on to what we were, but I'm chasing empty feelings that don't even hurt. I'm chasing a dead romance through the ruins of our past, trying to revive a heartbeat that was never meant to last. Every touch I try to reach for turns to dust inside my hands. I'm just chasing a dead romance that I can't understand. Your picture on the dresser doesn't smile like before. It looks like it's forgotten what we were fighting for. I talk to empty silence like you're still around, but love has left this building and it won't come back now. And I know I should surrender, let the memory fade away, but I keep running faster to a love that won't stay. I'm chasing a dead romance through the ruins of our past, trying to revive a heartbeat that was never meant without a final sound. And I'm just the one still searching for what's already gone now. I'm chasing a dead romance, and it's breaking what remains. Every step I take toward you just echoes more pain. And even if I find you, you won't feel the same. I'm just chasing a dead romance, calling out your name. Dead romance, still I dance with the love that never had a chance. I was driving through the silence with your memory in my head. Every mile felt heavier with the words we never said. The road lights blurred like warning signs, but I didn't slow it down, 'cause running from the empty was the only way I knew how. I thought I could escape it, leave the pain behind, but loneliness was waiting at the end of every line. I'm crashing into loneliness, no breaks left in my heart. Every piece of you I lost is tearing me apart, and I can't turn back the distance or undo what we became. I'm crashing into loneliness and calling out your name. The mirror shows a stranger with your shadow in his eyes, still chasing broken echoes of a love that said goodbye. The radio keeps playing songs we used to know, but every lyric cuts me deeper. Wherever I go, I try to outrun the feeling, but it followed like a ghost. Now I'm haunted by the absence of the one I love the most. I'm crashing into loneliness, no breaks left in my heart. Every piece of you I lost is tearing me apart, and I can't turn back the distance or undo what we became. I'm crashing into loneliness and calling out your name. Baby, I was never ready for a love that real and true, 'cause now I'm lost inside the wreckage of everything I knew. I'm crashing into loneliness, and there's nowhere left to run. Every memory is burning like a setting sun, and I can't fix what's broken or erase the final scene. I'm crashing into loneliness where you used to be. all that's left is emptiness. I smile like nothing's broken while I'm falling apart inside. Every breath I take feels heavier than the tears I try to hide. You left without a warning, no goodbye, no reason why. Just a love that slowly faded, like stars that lose their sky. And I'm standing in the silence where your voice used to be, watching memories replay in slow motion over me. I'm crying in slow motion. Every tear takes its time to fall, like the world forgot to hurry while it's breaking me at all. I try to move on faster, but my heart won't let me go. So I'm stuck here replaying you and crying slow motion. The days don't feel like healing, just longer ways to hurt. And every night I lie awake, still wearing love like dirt. Your shadow in the hallway, your laughter in the air. Even time feels like it's mocking me, like you were never there. And I keep pretending I'm okay, but I'm barely holding on, 'cause missing you doesn't fade, it just stretches on and on. I'm crying in slow motion. Every tear takes its time to fall, like the world forgot to hurry while it's breaking me at all. I try to move on faster, but my heart won't let me go. So I'm stuck here replaying you and crying slow motion. If I could speed up healing, I would run away from pain. But heartbreak doesn't listen, it just keeps calling your name. I'm crying in slow motion while the world just passes by, and nobody can see me break a little every time. Still holding on to nothing but a love I used to know. Now I'm lost inside the echo of crying slow motion. Slow motion, still broken, and you're gone while I'm frozen. The screen keeps flickering your face, like a signal losing grace. Half your voice comes through the noise, like a memory I can't erase. I call you just to hear it crack, but all I get is breaking sound, like love got lost inside the wires and can't be found. I'm talking but you don't respond, like you're already gone. And every word turns into noise before it's even born. I'm crying through the static in a call that never clears. Every second feels distorted by my falling tears. I can't hear you, but I can't reach what used to feel so close. Now I'm crying through the static of a love I miss the most. Your voice cuts in and out again, like you're slipping through the line. And every pause between your words feels like you're leaving me behind. I ask you if you still remember, but the answer never comes. Just broken sound and empty silence where we once were one. And I don't know if you're listening or if you even care, 'cause all I hear is interference in the space where you were there. I'm crying through the static in a call that never clears. Every second feels distorted by my falling tears. I can't hear you, but I can't reach what used to feel so close. Now I'm crying through the static of a love I miss the most. Maybe distance doesn't matter when hearts already break. Maybe we were lost long before the call began to fade. I'm crying through the static, still waiting for your sound, but all I get is echoes of a love that's breaking down. And even if I hang up, you'll still linger in my mind, crying through the static of what we left behind. Static, still calling, and I'm still lost, while everything is falling. I turn the music on so low, just to feel you come and go through every corner of this room, where we once moved like we were two. The floor still knows our every step, like nothing here has been left yet. And I'm alone but not alone with all we used to know. The rhythm pulls me back again to places we began. And I'm holding on to something that I can't understand. I'm dancing with all memories, spinning where you used to be. Every move becomes a story of how you left me. refuse to heal. Your laugh still echoes in the air, like you're standing right there. And every time I close my eyes, you're the reason I survive. But when the song is over, I'm left here on my own, with nothing but a shadow of a love I used to know. And I don't wanna stop it, even though it hurts inside. 'Cause moving on means letting go of the only place you're mine. I'm dancing with your memories, spinning where you used to be. Every move becomes a story of how you left me. The music fades, but I stay still, lost inside what's not real. I'm dancing with the memories that refuse to heal. Maybe love was just a moment, frozen in a song, and I keep playing it forever, even though you're gone. I'm dancing with our memories till the silence takes control, and every step I'm taking still leads me back to you. I know the song is ending, but I can't let it go. I'm dancing with old memories that live inside my soul. Still dancing, still breaking off memories that won't stop playing. Your lips once felt like heaven, soft against my lonely skin. You held me close like forever, before the ending settled in. I used to see the stars around you, like the night was made for us. But love became a fading shadow the moment you gave up. Now your perfume haunts the air, like a ghost I can't escape. And every memory still burns, like a wound that never fades. There was darkness after your kiss, a lonely silence I still live with. One touch turned into goodbye, and left me breaking every night. You were the light inside my soul. Now all I feel is empty, cold. Since you walked out of my life, there's only darkness after your kiss. I still replay our last conversation, trying to find where love went wrong. You said forever so softly, but forever didn't last long. The moonlight falls across my window, like tears across my face. And every dream we built together has vanished without a trace. I keep reaching reaching through the dark for the warmth you used to give, but your memory is all I have in this lonely place I live. There was darkness after your kiss, a lonely silence I still live with. One touch turned into goodbye and left me breaking every night. You were the light inside my soul. Now all I feel is empty, cold. Since you walked out of my life, there's only darkness after your kiss. If I could hold you one last time, maybe my heart would finally heal. But your goodbye still cuts so deep, and this pain still feels so real. There was darkness after your kiss, a love I'll always deeply miss. Your shadow lingers in my heart, even though we fell apart. Now I'm dancing with the silence in a world without your light. Still searching for the love I lost inside the endless night. Darkness after your kiss, still loving someone who no longer exists. Midnight falls and I'm still waiting for a touch that won't return. The clock keeps counting broken seconds while my heart still learns to burn. The bed is wide, the space is colder, where your body used to stay, and every pillow feels like silence since you walked away. I reach for you out of habit, but there's nothing left to hold, just the echo of your absence growing deeper in my soul. Empty arms at midnight, holding on to what's not here, trying to embrace a memory that disappears. I keep pretending you're beside me, but the truth is far too real. Empty arms at midnight is all I feel. The nightlight paints your outline on the walls across the room, like a ghost of all our moments, still refusing to leave too soon. I hear your voice in every silence, like a whisper in the dark. But when I turn to find you, there's only falling sparks, and I don't know how to move on when my body still remembers the warmth of what we used to be. Now fading like embers, empty arms at midnight. where your heart used to align. Empty arms at midnight, still reaching through the dark, searching for the pieces of a shattered heart. And no matter how I hold on, you slip further from my side, leaving me with empty arms at every midnight. Midnight, so quiet, and I'm still holding nothing inside. The city sleeps without you here, but I'm still walking through the fear. Every streetlight feels the same, just different ways to spell your name. I hear my footsteps talking back, like they know what I still lack. A piece of me you took that night without a fight. And I don't know why I'm searching for something I can't find, but I keep chasing shadows that live inside my mind. On empty streets, a broken soul, still trying to feel whole. Every corner holds a memory that won't let me go. The night is cold, the truth is near, but I'm still stuck right here on empty streets with a broken soul and no control. The wind repeats your goodbye line like it's been rehearsed 1,000 times. And every breath I take alone feels heavier than stone. I pass the places we once knew, but they don't look the same without you. Just outlines of a life we had that turned so bad. And I keep pretending maybe you walk around the bend, but every road I take me to just proves it's the end. On empty streets, a broken soul, still trying to feel whole. Every corner holds a memory that won't let me go. The night is cold, the truth is near, but I'm still stuck right here on empty streets with a broken soul and no control. Maybe healing doesn't start when someone says goodbye. Maybe it begins when you stop asking why. On empty streets, a broken soul, finally learning to let go, but every step still carries the love I used to know. And even when the dawn arrives and tries to take its toll, I'm still walking these empty streets with a broken soul. Empty streets, broken soul, still learning how is crying softly, like it knows what I became. Another heart left empty, another love that lost its flame. I walk through empty streets alone, where your shadow used to stay. And every drop of rain reminds me of how you slipped away. I don't fight it anymore, I just let the sorrow flow. 'Cause every tear I try to hold still finds a way to go. I'm fading with the rain, slowly disappearing, like the love we used to know is no longer here and breathing. Every drop that hits my skin feels like your goodbye again. I'm fading with the rain, and I don't know where I am. Your voice is in the thunder, calling out from far away. But when I reach to answer, it just slowly fades away. The puddles on the pavement hold reflections of your face, but they break apart so easy, like a love we couldn't save. And I'm tired of pretending that I'm strong enough to stay when everything I love is being washed away. I'm fading with the rain, slowly disappearing, like the love we used to know is no longer here and breathing. Every drop that hits my skin feels like your goodbye again. I'm fading with the rain, and I don't know where I am. If the storm could take my memory, would I finally be free? Or would I still be searching for the you inside of me? I'm fading with the rain, and I no longer fight it. 'Cause even broken hearts learn to live inside it. So let the sky keep crying, let it wash me away. I'm fading with the rain, where your love used to stay. Fading with the rain, still loving you through all this pain. I still go to work, I still say I'm fine, I still laugh at jokes I don't feel inside. Nobody notices the war in my chest, 'cause I've gotten good at hiding the rest. I fold my pain into a smile, like it's something I can wear. But every night it comes undone when no one's there. And I don't make a sound when I break down, 'cause silence is the only way I know how. I'm behind this calm exterior. I look okay, but underneath I'm losing every part of me. I'm falling apart quietly, and no one sees. I answer I'm okay too fast, so no one asks me why. But truth is heavy on my tongue. Every single night I sleep, but I don't rest at all. Just replay what went wrong and wake up in the same old pain. I've been living on, and I've learned how to function while I'm coming undone. 'Cause broken doesn't always look like someone's done. I'm falling apart quietly, piece by piece, so silently. No one hears what's killing me behind this calm exterior. I look okay, but underneath I'm losing every part of me. I'm falling apart quietly, and no one sees. If I screamed, would it matter, or would it fade away? 'Cause even my loudest hurt feels too far away. I'm falling apart quietly, but I'm barely holding on. Smiling through the breaking, like nothing's wrong. And maybe one day someone will finally see that I was falling apart quietly all along. Quietly, still trying, while inside I'm slowly dying. I still hear your voice at midnight, whisper my name like before. But now the silence feels so cold, and you don't love me anymore. The pictures fade upon the wall like memories falling apart. I gave you every piece of me, but you forgot my heart. And I keep asking the rain why love is turned into pain. How did forever disappear while I'm still drowning in tears? I was the one who stayed beside you through every scar and every dark. Now I'm just someone you used to know, forgotten by your heart. You moved on like I'm meant nothing, while I'm still breaking in the dark. I'm just a shadow in your story, forgotten by your heart. Your sweater still hangs by my window, your perfume lingers in the air, but all that's left are empty echoes, and the love no longer there. I try to hold on to your promise like stars that vanish before dawn, but every word you said forever was already gone. Now every night feels the same, a slow burning flame. I keep reaching for your touch, but missing you hurts too stars, and maybe someday you will remember the love I gave from the start. But until then, I'll remain forgotten by your heart. Forgotten by your heart. Still loving you while you let me fall apart. There's a book still on the table, with your name fading slow. Pages filled with what we were, but nowhere left to go. The ink is turning softer, like it's learning how to leave. And every line we wrote together feels too hard to believe. I try to read the chapters, but they blur into the past, like a story that was written, not meant to last. It's a forgotten love story, left somewhere in time. Two hearts that once were poetry, now lost between the lines. We were everything we wanted, but nothing we could hold. A forgotten love story, growing old. Your voice is just a whisper in the corners of my mind, like a song that lost its melody, but still plays all the time. The pictures on the wall now don't feel like us at all, just echoes of a chapter before the fall. And I keep turning pages, even though I know some stories end in silence before they grow. It's a forgotten love story, left somewhere in time. Two hearts that once were poetry, now lost between the lines. We were everything we wanted, but nothing we could hold. A forgotten love story, growing old. Maybe love was never meant to always find its way. Some stories are just memories that slowly fade away. It's a forgotten love story that still lives in my chest, a chapter never finished, but laid to rest. And even if the world moves on, there's one thing I still know: I'll always be inside a forgotten love story. Forgotten, but still felt it already hurt to speak. Your eyes were full of something you didn't want me to see. We sat there in the silence, like time forgot our place, and every breath between us was a love we couldn't save. I felt it in the distance, growing colder in your tone, like you were still beside me, but already halfway gone. We were fragile like goodbye, one touch away from breaking, a love too weak to survive, but too real for forsaken. And even when you held me, I could feel you letting go. We were fragile like goodbye, and now I finally know. You try to smile and hide it, like I wouldn't understand, but heartbreak has a language that I've learned firsthand. The way your hands were trembling, the way you looked away, it told me more than words could on that final day. And I kept hoping maybe we could turn it all around, but some hearts fall in pieces without making a sound. We were fragile like goodbye, one touch away from breaking, a love too weak to survive, but too real for forsaken. And even when you held me, I could feel you letting go. We were fragile like goodbye, and now I finally know. If love was made of glass, we dropped it to the floor and watched it turn to memories we couldn't fix anymore. We were fragile like goodbye, too beautiful to stay, a moment we couldn't hold, slipping slowly away. And now I walk without you, but your silence still remains. We were fragile like goodbye, and I still feel the pain. Goodbye, so fragile, and we broke without a sound. You didn't say it face to face, you wrote it in your silence, like every word you couldn't speak was hiding in your distance. I saw it coming slowly in the way you stopped holding on, like love was already leaving long before you were gone. And I kept pretending maybe it was only in my head, but some endings are so quiet, they're louder than what's said. It was goodbye written in tears on a page I couldn't read. Every drop you tried to hide was telling me to leave. You never said the words out loud, but I like you were fighting something you couldn't make you stay. And I was too afraid to ask what I already knew. 'Cause every tear you didn't show was still breaking through. And I should have held you tighter or let you walk away, but I was lost inside the love that couldn't make you stay. It was goodbye written in tears on a page I couldn't read. Every drop you tried to hide was telling me to leave. You never said the words out loud, but I finally understand. Goodbye was written in tears right there in your hand. If I could turn back time, I'd read between the lines and hold you through the moment you were falling out of mine. Goodbye written in tears still echoes in my mind. A love that never spoke it, but left it all behind. And even though you never said the words I fear to hear, I'll always remember that goodbye was written in tears. In tears, you left me here with a goodbye that I still hear. I wake up to an empty room. Your side of the bed still cold. The silence cuts deeper tonight than all the words you never told. Your picture fades beside the lamp, but I still trace your smile, trying to hold on to a love that disappeared with time. You were the rhythm in my chest, the reason I could breathe. Now every beat feels meaningless since you stopped loving me. Now it's a heartbeat without love, still alive but barely enough. Every pulse reminds me of the way you gave up. I keep moving through the dark with a shattered, lonely heart, just surviving every night with a heartbeat without love. The rain keeps tapping on my window like tears against the glass. And every road I walk alone leads me back into the past. I hear your voice inside my mind like an echo in the night, but when I reach to hold you close, there's nothing left to find. You left more than empty space, you left a soul undone. Now every breath feels heavy since the day you've gone. Now it's a heartbeat without love, still alive but barely enough. Every pulse reminds me of the way you gave up. I keep moving through the dark with a shattered, lonely heart, just surviving every night heartbeat without love. Maybe someday the stars will fade, maybe I'll smile again, but tonight I'm still drowning in the ghost of what we've been. It's a heartbeat without love, a fire slowly turning dust, still searching for your shadow, even though I lost us. And though the world keeps turning, might stop the day you left. Now all I have is emptiness, and this lonely heart that's left. Never enough. She learned to walk like nothing's wrong, even when her world feels gone. Quiet smile, a steady face, hiding all the things she can't replace. She keeps the pain behind her eyes when no one ever looks too close. And every "I'm fine" she says out loud is what she says the most. She doesn't cry what people see, she saves it for the night. When everything she's holding in finally comes alive, her heart in pieces, but she still stands and breathes, broken in a million ways no one else believes. She picks herself up every time, even when she falls apart. She's walking through the world with her heart in pieces. She gave too much to people who never stay the same, and every goodbye she survived still whispers in her name. She doesn't ask for saving, she's used to doing that alone. But deep inside, she's tired of feeling like a stone. And no one sees the battle she fights without a sound. 1,000 silent cracks that never fall out. Her heart in pieces, but she still stands and breathes, broken in a million ways no one else believes. She picks herself up every time, even when she falls apart. She's walking through the world with her heart in pieces. If someone never held her and didn't let her break, maybe she would learn she doesn't have to fake. Her heart in pieces, but she's still learning how to heal, slowly putting back together everything she feels.